So welcome. My name is Jerome Lewis. I want to show you how to do some easy video marketing today. Let me switch over and let me show you this, right? So I teach a social media mastermind for real estate agents across the nation. And this is generally how our structure works. And this training that I'm doing today is because of this class. So I just wanted to show that to you if you are a real estate agent or a real estate investor. Well, if you're a licensed real estate professional, you can come to any of our classes anytime. We host them at our brokerage. It's EXP World. We have a virtual cloud campus, and I just wanted to tell you about that. So that is an option and that is available. Next, let's switch over. So here's the thing, right? I'm going to show you my screen and let me show you. This is me, right? So I'm going to do easy video marketing, but we have a subtitle here, right? And this subtitle is, the reason I'm mentioning that is because of me and my personality, my delivery style. I'm a bottom line person. I'll show you how to get results. So there are millions of video editing softwares and processing different tools, and that stuff works. But I want to show you my process. I'm going to show you how to make it easy, how to make your business easy. I'm all about easy. It's like, okay, you can do all of this fancy stuff and it's cool, but I want to show you how to make it easy. That's my objective. That's what I want to do for you. So, no fluff, bottom line video editing for real estate professionals, real estate agents, real estate investors, small business owners. Whoever's watching this video, you can use these strategies and you can use these tactics in your business to do some video editing. And the cool thing about this tool is that it's free. But before we get into the tool, I want to give you a little overview about video editing, and I just want to get you in the right mind frame of video editing. So here are some tips to get the most out of this training, this video. I want you to take screenshots. Take some screenshots. Take as many screenshots as you can, because it helps. It helps with engagement, and it'll also help you if you see something or you want to document something. Screenshot it. Like, you should. In addition to that, like, you should have like a notepad where you can document and take some notes, but screenshots also help. Like, there could be a point or a process where you don't need to write it, so you take advantage of utilizing screenshots. I have developed, thanks to my students pushing me back. They're like, Jerome, you're going too fast. You're showing us too much. We need slides so we can follow along a little bit easier. So I do have slides. If you want access to the slides, first, before we get there, this is a part 2. So I generally teach video marketing, and what you're learning about today is video editing. So this is part 2. So if you want slides, it'll include part 1 as well as part 2, and I'll include a link in the description on how you can get access to the slides in case you need to follow, in case you want them. Links and resources. Anytime you see this little link here, anytime you see that little link, that means it's a link to a resource. So if you're one of the people that's going to collect the slides, that means once you collect them, you can click on them and it will lead to that resource or that benefit that I included in the slides. So an example here is this screenshot. This is a link. If you click on that link, it's going to take you to the video editing software that I like and that I recommend for just about anybody. YouTube. So you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching live, I appreciate you watching live, but some people might be watching this a little bit later. And something I want you to be mindful of is that you can play around and adjust the speeds on YouTube. So don't be afraid to adjust the speed. If you need to go a little bit slower to follow along, do that. If you need to go faster to follow along, do that too. So me personally, I like to speed up my videos. I'm all the way up to 3x. So I listen to my content a little bit faster than most people. You can also do it the reverse way and slow down. So don't be afraid to do that. Understand that that is available for you. Engagement. So I want to encourage engagement. If you want to get the most out of this presentation, I encourage engagement. If you have questions about something, just ask me the question. Ask me after, ask me during, ask me before. If you have any questions, just ask away and I'll do my best to address that question. All right, so really quickly, for the most part, you should know who I am, but I just like to touch on some things. I am a millennial, and I'm a proud millennial. People like to make fun of us all the time, but I'm a millennial. It is what it is. They call us lazy, but we have a thing about efficiency. I like efficiency, so I'm a millennial, and I'm proud of it. I'm a technologist, so I went to school for marketing. I went to school for technology, so I have a technology background. Something else about me, I am an introvert. So yes, Yes, it is. I do a lot of presentation. I do speaking on stage and stuff like that, but I am an introvert. So sometimes you hear me say, please do not call me. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I need time to charge up to have that conversation or have that interaction. So just understand that because I'm lively and I might do some stuff, doesn't mean that I'm an extrovert. I am an introvert, and I do prefer to prepare myself to have conversations. Next, I really love the DISC behavior assessment. Um, and this is my profile here, and you can see these are all links. You can click on these links. My profile is, remember I told you at the beginning of the video, I am a bottom line person. So what that means is I like to get you results. I get people results, so I help you figure out what's the bottom line. Hey, you want to do some video editing? I'm going to show you how to get to the bottom line is today. That's the objective. There's so many tools and so many things out there. It's like, okay, I need results. Well, that's what I do. I help you get results. Next, I am a real estate investor. I'm also a real estate instructor. You should know that by now. And if you want to learn more about me, you could always visit my website, which is jeromelewis.com. So let's get into the presentation, right? What is video editing? So in simple terms, video editing, video editing sounds complicated, but I learned this from one of my fellow EXP instructors. And he's like, look, video editing sounds complicated, but it's not super complicated, right? Simply put, video editing is just adding and subtracting content. It's adding and subtracting content to your video. So that's what video editing is. It's not scary. You either add something to the content that you already have, or you subtract something from the content that you have. That's what video editing is. Next, we're going to talk about some things that you need. And in order to do video editing, I always tell like my students and people that are interested in doing video content, they always ask about, hey, what do I edit and what software should I use? They ask questions like that, and I always say, look, well, how many videos have you done? And a lot of times people will say, I haven't done any. So in order to get into video editing, you need some things. And the first thing that you're going to need is video content. So what are you going to edit if you don't have any content, right? You need video content to edit. So the first, and if you collect the slides, I go through like video editing, how to come up with that content. So the first thing that you need when it's time to video edit is video content. You got to create something. So this is what you need. You need that video content. And in order to get that video content, most times and most occasions, it's okay to use your phone, but you need hardware. So you need something to record. So you need a phone, you need a camera, you need a computer, you need something to record that video content. After that, then you need the video editing software. What should I use? That's when you need the video editing software once you have the content. So these are the things you need. You need the hardware, you need the video content, then you need the editing software or the editor, like a person some people want to hire. You need that content first before you go into any type of editing. You need the content. So again, I just want to reiterate, and I tell all my students, you need to have the content first before you get into editing. And when we walk through my demonstrations, I'm going to show you I already have like a ton of video content, so I don't have to worry about what to edit. I don't have to worry about that because I have the content already. So I already have that process knocked out, and then I just need to edit it. So if you collect the slides, these are some links to the softwares that I recommend. We're going to get into just this one here, the free video editing software. We're going to talk about that one. We're going to use that one, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to use that one. In addition to these softwares that I'm talking about, they're easy and they're cloud-based editing softwares. So when we're first starting out, we want easy. We want easy. Before we complicate anything, we want easy. So the bottom line here is we want easy video editing. And I like cloud-based software because it doesn't complicate things. It doesn't matter what computer you're on, if you're on a Mac, if you're on an iPhone, if you're on Windows, if you're on a Chromebook. Using these cloud-based softwares, these cloud-based editors, it will simplify the process of video editing. we're business owners. We don't want to waste a lot of time video editing. However, there may be some occasions where we need to edit videos. Okay. So I just want you to be mindful. I like cloud-based softwares, and the reason why is because I'm a bottom line person. I want to help you figure out, I want to help you get to the bottom line as soon as possible. Next, these video editing softwares. So the free one has recently been updated, and they're really crushing. They're really crushing the game. They added music, images, and B-roll. So these are some things that you need when video editing. And a lot of times when you do like the software-based editors, it can be a little tough to get these extra things that you need for your video. Well, with these cloud-based softwares, I'm going to show you how easy it is to get this music, to get these images, to get this B-roll, this extra stuff that you need for video editing. And again, this is extra stuff. This is stuff that is not absolutely necessary for you to create your video content, but it is an option. Okay, and I got some, and I have, I forgot to mention this, but you can see here that popped up in the bottom right. It's nearly always best to edit on a computer. Nearly always best, because video profiles they have a lot of data within them, and computers just simply have more horsepower. So a lot of people like to edit on their phones. They like it, but it's not the most efficient. It's not the most efficient thing to do, to edit on your phone. It's possible, but it's not the most efficient. So if you're going to be serious about the video editing, use your computer. Don't listen to anybody. The phone this, the phone that. Yes, the phones are amazing, but they still don't come close to the computers in terms of video editing, like the power that you can do. Maybe in the future, but it's still not really a competition. Using the computer is a little bit better. And then you can see the bottom point is, I mentioned, not the music, the images, the B-roll, they're nice, but it's not necessary. So don't get caught up in the extra stuff, B-roll, music, images. Okay, so what can you add and subtract to your video content? These are the things that you can add and subtract. You can add visual aids, subtitles, music. You can minus errors. You might stutter, you might mess something up, or somebody might walk in your background or something silly like that, or somebody might distract you. You can subtract those things from your video. You can also subtract background noise. These are just different things that you can add and subtract to your video when you do video editing. All right, so why video editing? These are some pros about video editing. Video editing levels up your content and makes your content seem more professional, more high grade. You give your users a better experience. So remember on the other slide where we talked about adding subtitles. So we have to be mindful of different communities. If you add subtitles, people read, or people get a better experience when you add those things to your video. Branding and marketing. So I'm usually talking to real estate professionals, business owners. When it comes to branding and marketing, as an example, like you can see my background, that's like my logo. You can add that stuff into your videos with video editing. You can add your name, you can add your phone number, you can add different things. So video editing helps with branding and marketing. All right, here are some cons about video editing. Video editing adds extra steps, and these extra steps take extra time. So despite me loving adding video editing and understanding that there's a time and a place for video editing, it is not my favorite thing to do. And this is, again, why, remember I talk about being a bottom line person. This is one of the reasons why I get to the bottom line. It's like, okay, what do you need to do with your video editing? What do you need to do? What are some of those things? So that's why I'm a bottom line person, because video editing takes time, and I'm about production. What is our objective? What are we trying to produce here with our video editing? Right? What are we trying to produce? So video editing, it will take time. It will take an investment. You got to learn it, right? So you got to take that time to learn the video editing. You also have to take that time to actually video edit it, actually edit the video. And you can take, let's just say on a good day, you can take a 5-minute video and it could take 30 minutes to edit that video. Whereas if you didn't edit it, you had it out and you pushed it, it was just going. It's doing its job already. So keep in mind that video editing does take time, and it can be very overwhelming. So this is one of the reasons why people come to me and they ask for my expertise, because I cut through that fluff and all of that nonsense, because it's like overwhelming. It's like, all right, get me the result, Jerome. Well, what's the result? I want to edit some videos. I want to do this. That's what I help do, because video editing, video editing can be very overwhelming. And again, I talked about this, but it takes away from your business. So what are you in? What are you here to do? Are you here to edit videos, or are you here to gain business? We're here to gain business. So these are just some of the cons when it comes to video editing. All right, so this is the how-to. We're about to get into the live video editing. So what I'm going to do is, I mentioned that I teach a social media mastermind class, right? I teach a social media mastermind class, and typically what I do to promote that class is I come up with I do like a quick video. I do a quick video on that class, and I edit that video. So sometimes I'll add some fancy stuff to that video, and sometimes I won't. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to take you through my process. Usually I edit that video on a Wednesday, and then I schedule it and send it out on Thursday morning. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to walk you through that. So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to take you through this process, right? So first and foremost, this tool, this software that we're going to do, right? It is called Kapwing. Kapwing. This is the tool, and it is very easy to do. If you've been on my channel, you've been to my classes, you might have heard me talk about this before. This tool is so easy to use, and the other thing about it is that it's cloud-based. It's cloud-based, so that means it doesn't matter if you're on Mac, PC, etc., etc. And cloud-based means any and everybody can work on it. So if you have teammates or something like that, or you're like, hey, Jerome, could you help me edit this video? Guess what you can do? You can send a link. You can easily send a link, whereas on other desktop-based softwares, you can't do that. So this is one of the reasons why I love cloud-based editing and cloud-based softwares. But this is the tool, and this is generally what it looks like. You're going to come here and you sign up, you sign in, and they allow you access to the tool. They do have pricing, which is here. These are the prices. You get free, and they show you what the benefits that you get. Okay. I already have an account, so I'm going to shut this window down. This is my new incognito window, and this is my account here. I'm going to come over here, and then I'm just going to get into the editing, right? I'm going to get into the editing. Going to get into the editing. So this is like, these are just different projects that I have available. I am going to go over to let's just do here. So I come in here, you might see some of my silly memes and stuff. I create a ton of content using this software. So we're going to start brand new. Once you sign in, you get access to different workspaces and things like that. I'm already signed in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create some new content. I'm just going to create some new content. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to walk you through and show you how easy it is to do that video editing. And then we're just going to post that video. I'm going to post it in my workplace chat, which is you don't really care about. But this is it. Once you get in, you start new. So I clicked on that new start. And this is what it looks like. So I'm going to start with a blank canvas. And so they give me a square, basically a square blank canvas. And there are several options. You can start from an image, and you can do a ton of stuff over here. But we're not going to get into that. I'm just going to start fresh, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. So one of the things about this is that so in the tech space, we call it GUI. Graphical user interface, I believe it's called GUI. I don't know if that's exactly it, but GUI. So the cool thing about this software is that it has a decent GUI. It's an easy GUI, so you can see just about everything that's going on where you're editing and doing this video editing. So we're going to start. I'm going to get a video uploaded here, right? And the way I do that is there's an upload button right up top. I'm just going to click upload. I'm going to click on upload, then I'm going to go find my video on my computer somewhere, right? I'm going to click on my videos folder, and I believe this is the video. So this is the video of me getting ready for our class, and it's uploading. You can see it's pretty speedy. It's pretty speedy. So that's uploading, and now it's in. It's in. So this video is about a minute long, and let's press play. So check this out. We are coming up on Thursday, and what we're going to talk about, or what we're going to do, we're going to have a workshop, and we are going. So you don't need to see that entire video, but I'm getting ready to inform my students of a workshop that we're about to come up on. We're going to do a content creation workshop, and my video is here and it's uploaded. Now, typically what I do is, like, what do we need to do? What is our purpose? So there are several different items here to edit. Layers, text, videos, all of this stuff you get access to and you can use. So what I'm going to do is I want to add some text to kind of inform my audience. So I'm going to click on this text option here, and then I'm just going to let them know what I'm talking about. So this is my social media mastermind class. And then I'm just going to drag that. So social media mastermind. And then what I do is, so I like to work smart, not hard. So typically once I do something, I like to duplicate. So over here on the edit section, you click on that thing and I can just duplicate what I already done. So I'm going to duplicate social media mastermind. So I duplicated that, and then I'm just going to call this, I'm going to put the time and the place, the location. So there we have the location. That's the location for our class. I'm gonna put that down here for now, right? EXP World, EXP University, Productivity Center, Social Media Mastermind is up here. I'm gonna duplicate this again, that down there, duplicate. Let's get out of here. So I'm duplicating that, right? And then I'm just gonna put the time. So Thursday, we do that class every Thursday, 2 p.m. EST. So that's my time there, and you can change the time, you can change the colors accordingly if you need to. EXP World Productivity Center every Thursday 2 p.m. Eastern Time, Social Media Mastermind. That's my video. So if I come down here, this is like the timeline. If I come down here, I added in these texts, and if I press play, so check this out. We are coming up on Thursday. See the timeline down here. What we're going And this text didn't extend across the entire video, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend it across the entire video because that's how long I want it to be, right? I'm going to do the same thing for this one. I'm going to extend it across the entire video. So now if I pressed, so check this out. We are coming up on Thursday, and what we're going to talk about, or what we're going to do, we're going to have a workshop, and we are going to come up with, so it goes across the entire video. That's the basis of it. So Social Media Mastermind, EXP World Productivity Center, a content matrix. Let's press play. Wait, something is missing down here. Okay, so we got one more text that I did not extend, so I need to extend that. So we had 3 texts in there and I didn't extend all 3. So there we go. Social Media Mastermind. Now I have a white background. What I want to do is, I typically have colors. I'm going to go find our EXP World colors. So I'm going to find our colors, and then I'm going to use our colors. So download brand guidelines. Our colors are, we have like a special blue and a special orange for our branding. I'm just going to find those colors really quickly so I can add it into the text that I'm creating. So that's our blue and that's our yellow. So I'm just copying those. Then I'm going to head back over to my editor, and background color, I want to change that to that. That's the color that I want to change it to. Then I'll click out. So that's our blue. That's our brand for blue. Then I'm going to change this text color, and I change that by clicking over here. text color. I click over here, and then I'm going to add in that orange color. Click out. So there's our colors, social media mastermind. And what I'm going to do is, so that's the text. And I have, like, I use typically I'm using this Oswald font. So you can change your font colors over here too. Again, I like this one. This is typically what I like to use. I might have to change that. I might need a graphic designer. They might tell me to change it. And you can also add outline. So I'm going to add, let's go back to none. And up here, so we're still in the text box. We're still in the text box, and these are options that you get. So you can play with the timing, you can play with the effects, you can animate it. I'm going to edit, animate. I don't want to animate. I want to add an effect. So the effect that I want to add is drop shadow. So I add the drop shadow effect, and then I'm just going to make this bigger by dragging it. Social Media Mastermind. Social Media Mastermind, EXP World Productivity Center, every Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I want to add some more text. So I'm going to duplicate this. Let's click on that and come on. Oh, go back over to edit, and then we duplicate. So I duplicated that, and I wanted to kind of tell people what our class is about. So our class will be about a content calendar matrix. I'm just going to make this a little bit smaller. For the most part, they know it's our social media mastermind. So social media mastermind, content calendar matrix, when and where, that's down here. I'm going to copy this up here. I'm going to duplicate, and I'm just going to paste that in there. And I'm going to make that smaller. All right, so I'm going to replace this. I'm going to delete that. So EXP World Productivity Center. Just add a space in there. And I want to kind of duplicate this too. So I come over and then I click duplicate. So this is all text that I'm editing. Then I'm just going to paste that in there, right? So every Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Then I'll delete that. Just wanted to add our branding, our brand colors. So Social Media Mastermind, so content calendar matrix. That's what the video is about. So you can see now if I press play. So check this out. We are coming up on Thursday. That consistency. So now my video is already looking a little bit better. I'm saying what I need to say, and you can imagine you can put whatever text you need. So if you're a business owner, you can put your phone number, you can put your email address. You can say, hey, reach out to me for more. If you want to learn more, you can do a variety of things within this text. So that's just the text feature. Social Media Mastermind, Content Calendar Matrix. And you could come around. So let me play around with this one, the title. And I'll go over to animate. These are options that you get for the text. So you can have the text drop in. So like check this out. We are coming up. You saw that? It drops in. So check this out. We are coming up on. So I'm going to leave that as a drop just because. And I'm going to animate this one. They have let's pop it in. So check this out. We are coming up on. And down here, I'm going to animate this. And I like vibrate a lot. So I'm going to have that vibrate. So check this out. We are coming up on Thursday. And what we're going to talk about or what we're going to do. So those are the text options. Next, you have over here like videos. You can add videos. We already added a video, but you can add a video and a video and a video. You can add 2 videos, 3 videos, whatever you need to do. You can do that. That's an option. I'm not going to do that. You have some image options here. So what I can do is I can search for, and this is where I can search for images from the internet, and I can search for images from Unsplash. So Unsplash is a platform that allows you to use images copyright free. You can use those images copyright free in Unsplash. So Unsplash is embedded within this software. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for our logo. I know you have permission to use it. So I'm going to search for that logo and see if it pops up. All right, so you see that logo comes up. Then I'm just going to lock the ratio. Locking the ratio means your image will stay the same no matter how small you scale it. So if I unlock, as an example, if I unlock this ratio by clicking over there, it will scale all over the place. So when you lock the ratio, it will not. It'll stay consistent. The scaling will stay consistent. So I'm going to do that. And that's our logo down there. So that's just an image. That's a picture of our logo. I can search more if I go back over to images. Oops. If I go back over to images, I can search in Unsplash and over the internet what's available. Right. For now, I'm just going to use that white EXP logo. Let's do images again. If I wanted to search for, let's say, a house, since we're in real estate. If I wanted to search for a house, I could kind of come in here and I would just click on plot, and then I get a house image in there, right? I can use that, and I always like to lock the ratio. So I could use that, and if I just wanted this house in there, I could just leave it in there. And I can play with this, I can modify, I could adjust it, I could animate it. So remember, we were playing with animations. I could do the vibrate. We're going to have a workshop, and we are going to come up with the content of it. We're going to have a workshop, and those are just options that you have available, and you can see it. That's the cool thing about this. You can see everything happening in an image, and this is your timeline down here. You can see my images right there. I'm going to extend my logo across the entire video, and there we have like logo. I'm going to delete that image out and go back over, all the way back over, and just press play. So check this out. We are coming. That's our video. So we have a video, and we're getting close to the finish line. We're getting close to the finish line with some video editing. And at this point, like once you learn everything that's available in this tool, the only limitation is your creativity. That's the only limitation you have once you get in here. So my creativity is a little bit limited. So I know some of you are a lot more creative than I am, but you get all these options available. You got elements, so you can add an element. Let's do that. These are elements available in here for you. You get audio. They even give you some free audio that you can use for your pictures. Right? These are free options. You can add music. Oh, you also got the option to record. These are the plugins. So these are plugins that you have available. There's Unsplash. You can tap on that. Tap on Unsplash and get access to their entire database. So let's say I was searching for an apple. I can kind of use this in my picture, in my video, not my picture, in my video if I want on Unsplash. That's available, and it will be right in my video. I'm not going to though. Then you got Giphy, you got Giphy text. This is cool that they just added. So if I wanted to like put my name in a GIF format, I could do that. Bam, Jerome Lewis. So they give me all of these options to add into my video. Let's go with purple. You said whenever you see me doing purple, it's because of my mom. So purple. Let's actually change that. Giphy text. Let's do social media mastermind. And I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to extend it across my entire video. Let's close that out for now. Let's extend it to the entire video. Social media mastermind. Let's move it up. And since I have this in there, I'm going to remove my orange social media mastermind text and use that Giphy text. social media mastermind. So there you have, like, you can see my video. I'm gonna delete that Jerome Lewis one. So there you see my text. So check this out. We are coming up on Thursday, and what we're going to talk about. Let's animate this. Let's make it vibrate. So check this out. We are coming up on Thursday, and what we're going to talk about, or what we're going to do, we're going to have a workshop, and we are going to. Something else that I really appreciate about this tool is the elements, and one element in particular I really like. Oops, click. Let's see, elements, videos, images, templates. No, something is missing. Elements. Okay, here we go. So you click on the elements, you get shapes, you get emoji. Everybody knows what that is. You get progress bar and waveform. You get background, squares. They've added a lot of stuff. Wow. Swipe up, twinkle. Let's add a twinkle. That looks a little bit fruity for me, but I'm gonna leave it. Just should I leave it? I'll put it down here, right? Twinkle, Jerome, with the fruity twinkle, but it's okay. It's okay. So EXP social media mastermind, and we got that twinkle down there. I'm gonna extend it across the entire video because I'm just simple. I'm a simple man. Simple man. So EXP World, EXP University, EXP Productivity Center. We did that twinkle. But let's get back. Let's not get off track. Let's get back to what I really appreciate about these elements. It's this progress bar. I'm gonna click on that, and they give me a progress bar. I want to turn it white, and let's make it. You can't really see it, but here it is. You can't really see it yet, but this is the progress bar. What it's going to do is, if I click glowing or gradient or background, okay, let's move it up. So the progress bar is what it sounds like. It's a progress bar. It's a bar that shows the progress of the video, like how much longer you got going. So you can see when I move that, it's going across the video. That's solid. That's gradient. That's glowing. And that's background. So we're going to use glowing for now. And that progress bar is an option for you. You get that option available, and it's hard to, I don't really see this on many video editing softwares. And again, you can use this one. You use this software and they give it to you basically for free. So you get that option. You get in here, you get the editing. Progress bar helps with your video content because it lets people know how much time they got toward until the video is over. So this is something that you kind of want to add to your stuff, this progress bar, so you can see it moving. I really appreciate that progress bar. And something else you can do is, like, something that I do is, so I added that one bar, but remember, I like to work smart, not hard. So I want to add another progress bar. So I duplicate it, right? So now I have two. All right, so I apologize about that. The stream disconnected for a little bit, but you can see I was doing a progress bar. We're pretty much finished. So this is the video that I'm going to share with my students. Then I'm just going to play it for you. So check this out. We are coming up on Thursday, and what we're going to talk about, or what we're going to do, we're going to have a workshop, and we are going to come up with a content matrix. And the content matrix is, it's a matrix, and we're going to show you how to come up with just about all the content you need. So think about it as a calendar and a schedule. If you struggle with trying to figure out what to post and when to post it, what time to post it, what to talk about, any of those things like that, that's what we're going over in this. week's social media mastermind training. So stay tuned. I hope to see you there. And we're having a special guest. This is our 3rd week. So Aaron Foster is going to come in and teach us how we can develop a content matrix. And while he's doing that, I'm going to try to develop that matrix into a digital format so I can give it to you, investors, agents, anybody that's watching. So I appreciate you, and I'll see you Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, EXP World Productivity Center. So check this out. So that's the video. And once you're done and you're satisfied with your video, all you have to do is up here, you can export this video. So I'm going to export that. And it's processing. So I am a I do have a pro account, so it processes a little faster when you have a pro account. So what I want to do is I want to take a quick intermission, then I'm going to come back and show you the finished product of the video. I'm back, and I got some bad news. Unfortunately, I think it's because I was using 4K video. It's taking much longer time than it should have, than I expected. So I did use a 4K video, and it's just taking longer than normal. You can see the screen. This is the screen. This is what it looks like, but it is processing. So when it comes out, what you should see is very similar to what you saw when I was playing it in the preview. That's what you should see. So it's taking a little bit longer than I anticipated, and I don't want to hold you long. I appreciate you watching, and if you're a real estate agent or you're a real estate investor, you want to learn more about marketing, digital marketing, uh, tech, websites, whatever, real estate investing, I'm going to post a link in the description to my course. I have a course, and that course teaches you how to digitize your business. You need to get your business online. I'll teach you how to do that. Hey, use social media to get up and running, get online. If you need to learn like Facebook ads, Facebook marketing, Facebook targeting, anything like that, that course will teach you all you need to know. And guess what? Check this out. We are coming up on Thursday, and what we're going to talk. So guess what? It just finished. Soon as I start talking, the video finished. The video finished while I was talking. So soon as I start talking, the video starts speeding up. It starts speeding up. So it's finished. And this is the video. This is what it looks like. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to shut up so you can see the video and how it came out. So this is what it looks like, and you get to see it. Let's make it full screen, and let's move it all the way to the start, and let's press play. So check this out. We are coming up on Thursday, and what we're going to talk about, or what we're going to do, we're going to have a workshop, and we are going to come up with a content matrix. And the content matrix it's a matrix, and we're going to show you how to come up with just about all the content you need. So think about it as a calendar and a schedule. If you struggle with trying to figure out what to post and when to post it, what time to post it, what to talk about, any of those things like that, that's what we're going over in this week's social media mastermind training. So stay tuned. I hope to see you there. And we're having a special guest. This is our third week. So Aaron Foster is going to come in and teach us how we can develop a content matrix. And while he's doing that, I'm going to try to develop that matrix into a digital format so I can give it to you, investors, agents, anybody that's watching. So I appreciate you, and I'll see you Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, eXp World Productivity Center. So that's our final product. That's our finished product. And it's very simple, very basic. I didn't do anything too fancy because I'm not fancy. I'm simple. I'm a bottom line person. I'm raw. I like it raw, uncut, do whatever you can. Just tell me what the message is. So that's typically my delivery style too. Raw. Tell me what it is. Let me know what I'm getting. And yeah, that's the video. That's the final product. And you can do videos very similar to that using the tactics that you saw in the video today. So again, that's how you do. That's simple video editing, and we want to keep it simple because we have other objectives. We want to get the video out there, marketing and doing its mission for us, right? We want that video out there, but we don't want to get caught up in all of the tedious video editing. What software should I use? How should I do this? How should I do that? Right? We just want to get content out there, and we need to make some very basic edits, and this is how you do those very basic edits. So again, I'll leave a link in the description to my training course. So if you're a real estate professional, I have a course that you can utilize in your business. You can tap into that course to learn just about all you can around social media, around digital marketing, and around tech. I'm a bottom line person, so my course is meant to help you get bottom line results. Visit the link in the description and you can learn more about that. So I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Wait, so I got one more thing for you. And if you collect the slides, I remember I put a bunch of resources in these slides for you. So these are some of the resources available for you. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section. And then we got some more video resources for you here. So this will be included in my course. I'll put it in the membership section of the site, available to all of my students and anybody that's part of my digital marketing for real estate course. So just wanted to give you that. And with that, we're out.